And we are back in the Silent Age. I will look at the box. Box and label are pretty faded from the sun, so I can't make out who it's to or from. It's been sitting here for a pretty long time. I guess nobody care if I take. It's a trophy for outstanding excellence in the field of experimental physics. I wouldn't drink out of it, but the last few hours taught me anything that I'll probably find some use for it. What was his name? I'm so bad. Reginald Reginald Lambert. I can't remember. Mailbox, right? So I guess it must be his house out there on that small island. Jack.
Nice.
And an enema pump. Butthole pump. So I guess I need this for fuel, perhaps? Plenty of gas left. I'll just try and shove it in there and see if I can... Whoa. It's all full of gas now. See if I can put it in the trophy. Oh yeah, you can't combine items, right? Alright, so it's like he likes his solitude. I guess I gotta be prepared to... Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm not that guy. I'm not Lambert, I guess, unless something really changes in all kinds of timelines. Or... Yeah, definitely. Or... I mean, it's always possible through some trickery, but... Fuel-filled enema pump. Can I use it on the boat? Not into the water, into the engine. Can I lift it with the jack? Just lift it off the bottom. I know it doesn't work that way. Use that to get the water out. Okay. No holes in the bottom. Okay, that's good. It's not much. Oh, it used it up, okay. Is that the sun coming up or going down? It's gotta be going down.
When I was a little lad, and so my mother told me, way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
I mean, there's not going to be crocodiles inside, so... Can I press them up? There we go. Oh, there is a fucking alligator inside, even. Maybe it's not real. It looks really real, but maybe it's not. All kinds of stuff in here. Weird electronic thing. 2 buttons. Maybe it's like a prototype. One back, one forward. It's like a... Yeah, it's just about like a distillery of some sort, but... Moonshine. Can I get like a little bottle of it? A little taste? A little moonshine goes a long way.
Hey.
Fish. Cod. That's like, where was the fish in? There was a fish. Picture of a fish? Man. Oh, what? Oh, jeez.
No.
That's how dumb I am. I seriously, like, turn the power on to kill someone and then just pick it up. You gonna fucking grill some food now? Yeah, so I just pressed the button because I mean, the little small thought that I had right before I pressed it was that maybe if I turn the power off, Lambert was going to come out here and check it out or something, but it's like an electric fence. So I'll feed the crocodile and then we'll see if that's enough. There you go. With the wall. No, I don't want it with the wall. I want it... Okay, so I can't. Oh. I can, but I... Oh, it just... I guess it did it automatically. I don't know what's going on. It's one way to get through the door. Knock, knock. Basement. Helicopter. Bash it with that. So I'm just gonna go try and see if I can get any fuel out of the boat, but I really doubt it. If he's going to chainsaw the boat in half. Let me just try that. I didn't make a mistake. And there's no separate engine. Okay. Oh, is there something in here maybe? Both empty? Okay. So... maybe there's some fuel here. Somewhere. Oh, moonshine. I'm not sure if life works that way, but... yeah, I sure hope it does. So you're gonna be the guy who's gonna shoo off an alligator, then chainsaw his way into a house? I would rather knock. I know he's not probably friendly to visitors, but I mean, this is the kind of shit that he's worried about, I would presume. Oh no, he's dead. Is he? Yeah, he's dead. What am I talking about? Like, the time concept just fucks with me. Take him. Oh, it's just like, just like another game. But yeah, I was totally just waiting for somebody to be in here. Like, seriously, I used to say that sometimes my brain don't work, but these days it's just every day, all the time. So he likes to mind fuck himself. The gun is gone. All the same book, really excellent too. I doubt Lambert will miss a few. Infinite Universe. Dr. Reginald D. Lambert, Infinite Universe. It's the same copy. So... I'm gonna save the match just in case. Okay, let's light it up. Oops. Anything else in there? The Many Worlds Conundrum. Right, so... I guess this game is taking the Many Worlds approach in a very strange fashion, in a sense. Like, in practice, it is,
Boy. Boy.
So maybe if I go outside, there's gonna be smoke coming out the chimney. No. Oops, wait. Oh, there's a crocodile out there now. So, in a sense, there's no hurry now, I guess, because if the trail goes cold, there's nowhere to run, and then the sunshine might help me out in certain ways. Let's see. Rug. Where did I see the rug? There.
Nice.
It's locked. One is missing. No idea what that is or means. Looks like the floor plans of the house. A lot of renovations. Let me see what it says. Living quarters, sleeping quarters, supplies, workshop. And then that almost looks like a 4-dimensional box sort of pictured, but it's missing things. It should sort of have like a box within it as well, in a sense. Don't ask me how that works. Spherical contraption, alright. Tanning bulb. Yeah. Time machine A. So it goes from A to B to C, B1, C1 are nothing. So they're probably not timelines. Big words and numbers. What does it say? 15th, or I think it says 153 or 15.3, 865, 865, Mark 1, back something. I can't read that small print. Light 1, light 2, so this looks like the contraption that was in the, that looks like the contraption in the camper van. And then it's a coil of some sort, and that is just degrees. I can't really read what they say. But they're all the same, I guess. What happens if I put this in? Oh, not that one.
No.
Did it do it? Yeah.
No.
So I don't want to walk in there just yet. So that is like flatlining, and then it starts doing stuff when something's in there.
Far out.
Looks nothing like mine, so I guess maybe this is like where the magic happens. This is like a portable sort of remote control. I don't know. This doesn't make any sense, but I'll put it there. Spherical contraption. Oh, so this is a part of it. So there's a door here, and I just totally missed it. It doesn't feel too solid. Bash it, kick it. This is not going to do anything, but it's the only item I got. Is there really nothing that I can just take from... Trash can... Oh, what was it? Oscilloscope. Yeah, so I did actually... It's called an well, it's not an oscillator. It's a scope for oscillating, but for some reason that word is really to oscilloscope. Why is that hard? Why is it difficult? It is probably just me. Can I pull the drawings down? Oh, is one of those why would you do that moments, but then you just do it. What if I put something in there, just anything? Alright, I guess it has to be upstairs. And I wonder why I lit... Maybe because I didn't check the rug before, but I think earlier I noticed that when I turned the light on, I think somewhere, and then either a key appeared or then I just noticed it right afterwards. But it might be possible that you can't see certain things when you're in the dark, and they sort of appear, which is a clever design, I think, in a way, because it could get annoying. But this game is pretty compacted into certain areas. Like I can't leave the house now, so I know that the solutions are here. I just don't know. Is there a square there? Yeah, it sure is. Oh shit! I didn't even put one and one together. Can I walk? That's clever. Yeah, I didn't, like the only reason I solved that was because it's the only thing I have, and I know that I'm limited to this area, so I'm just like an idiot doing stuff. So this is the future, and he's sort of been prepping. So, is it possible that I meet one of the versions of him or when I'm traveling around, or does it always just jump from world to world?
Huh.
Right, so this is what the renovations were for. So maybe I can't get back up. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and that's nice. I don't have to run back to the lamp. So I guess this is the working, functioning thing. And I don't know if this is smart, but yeah. Small darkroom, red bulb, photo equipment developer. It's got everything, so if I need to. Let's check the blueprints now. Maybe they're a little bit more explanatory. Mark II. Drawing is really complicated, but the outline of it looked like the machine I have. So I guess this is... I don't know what that is. It's a bunch of drawings and floor plans of a big building. It's my workplace. This is Archon. Chron is time. Chronos is time, but Archon... I have no idea. Are they all just locked all the time? Huh. Oh, and I didn't actually... Did I interact with the machine? Could I even do it?
Wow.
Well, that's really something. According to those other blueprints, Lumbert's first version of the time machine completely abandoned, right? Because he figured out a way to do it better. But yeah, jumping back and forth over here is sort of weird because the doors are closed and I shouldn't be able to do that. Unless it... I guess there could be like multiple charges of it, perhaps. That makes more sense. That there's multiple charges and then you need to charge it again. Because I was sort of assuming it was one charge per travel. It's the crocodile. Oh, axe. Not sure this is gonna. It's gonna burn the axe too. Oh, and this is locked as well, I guess. I like what he's done with the place. Reminds me that I'm thirsty. Just a moment. Onions or something. Vegetables. Strawberries and other stuff. Wind power. Things are pretty good. Oh. I thought it ran into it. Why did I come out here? Oh. Oh. No, it's not gonna work. I don't think the twig's gonna work either. Yeah. I can't combine items. What would help me is something long and hard. That's what she said. I mean, the gun would help. I mean, can you just bash it with it? Because it's still heavy, right? This is dumb, but I'm doing it. Don't judge me.
Wow.
Wow. Alright, so I'll stop and think for just a moment, because, I can't really think of anything to, I mean, burn the vines. I don't have anything to light the fire with. That's the oscilloscope. Oscilloscope. Oscillator. I don't know. Computer room, so that's where he died. This is the hallway. This is the out. No, he died in there. The cryo room. The time machine room. Archon sub-basement laboratories. Virus lab. So there was like a flu pandemic, and then everything was blown to bits, I guess. Time machine room. That's where he died, I think. And cryo room. Why do they have a time machine as well? Did he like steal their time machine or something? Perhaps. If I burn in the time machine now, like, is there something in there? The door looks pretty weak, and I guess the shelves are both of these. Yeah. Floor marks. Oh, it's a door. Because I was thinking it's a door and I need to shove shit in there. You can see the door there. Because I was thinking it like opened something, because, you know, one bottle's missing. But yeah, and the door is in the future too. That's true. Whoops. It's right here.
Huh.
So maybe the door is accessible now, and I need to figure out a way to move it. But there's no, is there a wine bottle that I missed? There. So he took one wine bottle off it, but I'm not sure the wine bottle actually does anything, but I guess I'll get organized now, because I cannot. I've looked at all the paintings. So like these, why did it make the sound though? Maybe it just always makes the sound. Except there. Need to get to Lambert. So what he's sort of trying to do is, I guess he's trying to start the time machine again. Or something. Or readjust the time machine so that he can go further back. But I feel like I've searched this room. I would love the axe. But I would sort of need the axe for the vines. If I get something to get the axe, it sort of feels weird. I'll just check if there's anything on the ground, like the splinters or something, but it's not, doesn't really make any sense. And wait, isn't the... Yeah, it's broken the same way. Exactly the same, so I doubt anyone's been here afterwards. Okay, next room. Oh, well, there's a fire, but... Fire isn't catching. Something to make it a little bit more flammable. Huh. Makes sense, sorta. I'm like, the dumbest thing I just did was that I didn't realize I did have a fire. Because again, I just can't think in two worlds for some reason. I think I mean, if I... Oh, okay, so I think I misread. One is water, one is fire. I think I misread it. So I thought he actually filled it with oil. So I've been carrying that around thinking that it's oil all the time. This makes a lot more sense. Now, there's just something, I guess, about this game in a way, and then maybe I'm just being an idiot, but... Well, I am being an idiot, but... Can you just hack through all the doors? I just want to try it. Go. Lava lamp, so this is his bed chambers. There's a tinfoil hat. March 11th. I've written a logbook document my progress. This is just in case something happens to me and someone else needs to continue my work. Good. It's been just under a month since I left Archon. From what little I've heard, they seem to be pushing ahead with more time travel trials despite all the setbacks. Fools, every last one. Another fish. Lambert has to be around here, but Lambert is dead. Or is he? Because if there's a... If there's a new world... thing, it's still like, it's weird because things are the same but they're different. Things are the same but they're different. So I'm not sure what's in these. This might be a knowledge-based puzzle at some point. Abstract paintings. Oh, okay. Let's try this now, because if I can plug it in, into the socket. I'll see if there's anything over here that I can see and if something appears. 72, no progress this week. 2 months of cold nights since the imbecile broke my bedroom door. The last night I nearly got mauled by a bear. So I finally caved and built new doors. I'd like to see him blunder his way through these. Still, I must admit he gives an entirely new meaning to the term idiot-proof. So it is the 70s. I'm just confused about so many things, and probably because it's my fault. I'd probably be pretty grumpy if I slept in a bed this hard every night. It looks super soft. It's got like 2 mattresses, bruh. Okay, let's see if I can just plug this in, because I checked it out and I didn't really find anything.
Whoa.
Trippy. There's a bottle. Even the cork is painted on, so it is a key. I thought the wine bottle upstairs would have been the missing link, missing part. Stick your fingers in there, bruh. Okay. So I was... Oh, shit, hello.
Stop right there!
Whoa, wait! Mr. Lambert, sir, it's me, Joe!
I don't know you. What are you doing in my house?
You sent me here, remember?
I've done no such thing. For an intruder, you're not very bright, you know that? For all the commotion you caused getting in here, you might as well have brought a bulldozer. Now, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're doing here, or so help me God, I'm pulling this trigger and sending you on your way. 5.
I was sent here.
4.
Stop stammering, Joe.
By you!
3.
You told me to find you, to warn you about the end of the world.
2.
You were old, with white hair, and you got shot. Oh, God, please don't shoot me, Mr. Lambert. This, you gave me this. It's an chrono. It's a time machine.
I gave you that?
Yes!
I've never seen anything like it. But on the back, that's my family's signet. I made this? It's simply magnificent. I gave this to you? Why? Who are you?
Name's Joe, sir. I'm just a janitor at the Archon building. I found you in a room with a big, round door in the basement labs this morning, and you were dying. You said you'd come from 40 years in the future to stop the end of the world. I guess I was the only one around, so you gave me this and told me to find you and tell you all this, and I've been there. The future, I mean. A bunch of times. And you were right, Mr. Lambert. Everyone's gone.
My God, so it did come to pass. They really did it, those greedy goddamn bastards. I told them this would happen. Wait, I was dying? How?
You said you've been shot. I had to actually find you at the morgue to get this address.
Shot? By whom? No, wait. Don't say anything else. You succeeded in finding me, which means anything you tell me from this point on could alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep. The less I know, the better. So, you've seen the future. What did you see?
It's like a bad dream, sir. Everyone's gone. Buildings are coming apart. It's all just quiet. What happened, Mr. Lambert?
It is Dr. Lambert. And considering all the effort you just went through to find me, not to mention bearing witness to the horrific outcome of the biggest breakthrough in the history of science. I suppose I owe you some kind of explanation. I was 24 when I got hired by Archon, or Athena as it was called back then. Athena was one of the many weapons R&D companies formed during the Second World War. Unlike other R&D companies that had retooled themselves to pursue peacetime activities after the war, Athena had made enough money to continue chasing the next big thing in defense technologies. They were betting the farm on post-war Soviet expansion, raising the level of government paranoia to create a lucrative market for esoteric weapons research. I'd say they made the right bet. Still a theoretical physicist at MIT, my thesis on the possibility of time travel via dimensional membranes got published shortly after I was hired in 1961. Company heads were so impressed, they gave me a team and a budget. Development exceeded even my own expectations, and after only 6 years, we had the first primitive version of the time machine up and running. Our first successful trials involved sending simple objects into the future with a timed return. But with Archon running out of money, that was all the company bigwigs needed to secure a big fat contract with the Department of Defense. Apparently, we had sold them on the idea that the technology could be used to go back in time and strangle communism in its cradle. The reality, of course, was that it couldn't. Due to the laws of causality, you can't travel back in time beyond the point where time travel was invented. And sooner or later, we had to explain that to our benefactors. When they started pushing for progress reports, Archon management had to come clean, but instead chose to ease government concerns by claiming the technology could be used to bring back advanced weapons from the future. But this, too, was a lie. At this point, we'd already had our first of many human trials, and we knew there would be no weapons. In fact, our results were as terrifying as they were baffling. Time pilots returned frenzied and confused, raving about empty streets and human remains. At first, we assumed the city had suffered a Soviet attack in the near future and had been evacuated as a result. But as we pushed on further, the terrible reality became clear. Time pilots started returning fatally ill, dying within a day or two from painful convulsions. Some never returned. We lost several pilots, machine prototypes, and other equipment. When the first contamination erupted in the lab, we were completely unprepared, losing 3 lab technicians to what we later identified as an incredibly aggressive airborne virus. Although we weren't equipped to handle biohazards of this magnitude, management insisted we contain and study it. To keep our pilots and the virus alive long enough to study, we co-opted experimental cryotechnology from another project, Lazarus, and established a makeshift virus lab. Once again, the bigwigs managed to spin our setbacks into a success story for the Department of Defense, now claiming that the virus could be cultivated for use as a biological weapon. The team threatened to resign, but outrage was swiftly quenched by promises of massive salary increases and stock options. I didn't take the bribe. I'd witnessed the lethal efficiency of the virus firsthand. I knew there was only one way this was going to end, so I handed in my resignation and set up shop out here. For over a year, I've been working to recreate the technology to bring me back in time and prevent mankind's extinction from ever happening. And now you're here, the harbinger of doom at my doorstep, wearing a boiler suit. Who could have imagined that Judgment Day would begin like any other Monday in May? In any case, unfathomable as it may be that you were able to bring this information to me, knowing is only half the battle. Preventing the outbreak will require more than just your tenacity.
Me? Wait, what?
Yes, I'm afraid I must rely on you one more time. You must go back to Archon and prevent the outbreak.
No, I mean, I'm really honored and everything, but...
Believe me, you're the last person in the world I want to entrust with this, and I mean that quite literally. But by this time tomorrow, the entire city will have succumbed to chaos, panic, and death. You're here now, and you're all I've got.
Wait, but what about you? Can't you fix this, Doc? Don't you have a plan?
I can't go myself, because that would break the law of causality. The only reason you are here to warn me now is because I was there to send you. And the only reason I was there to send you is because I was able to bring my work to fruition here.
But...
We've no time to waste. It's the only way. You told me you found me this morning, correct?
Yes, but...
That means I failed to stop it, and the outbreak has already begun. The time pilot for today's trials must have brought the virus back from the future, which then somehow got out of the containment chamber and spread. That pilot is Patient Zero. I need you to destroy the supercomputer system controlling the time machine. All the research data is stored there too. You must destroy it before the time machine departs. I'm reconfiguring your device to send you back 1 day earlier. This should allow you ample time to return to Archon and get inside. On the other shore from here, about 500 yards down the road, is a rest stop. You'll find a van there, fueled and ready to go.
Oh, I already have a ride.
Which won't be there yesterday, you ninny. Now stop interrupting me. One last thing, and I need you to listen carefully because this is very, very important. Make sure you do not meet the earlier version of you.
Why? What will happen?
No one knows for sure. It's one of the conundrums not yet accounted for. There are theories, of course. None of them pleasant. Now, let's get you ready.
How did I get myself into this? I nearly got killed trying to reach Dr. Lambert thinking he had a plan. And it turns out it's me. I'm the plan. At least I don't have to walk back. This van's not as cool as the ambulance, but it has its charm. And it sure was nice of him to pack me lunch. I wish he'd pack me a can opener for the beans, though. And some gas for the Bunsen burner. But I'm sure I'll think of something. I've got several hours of driving ahead of me after all. It'll be almost morning before I get to Archon. I just hope I have enough time.
All right, so we're on the right track looking at the blueprints. So viruses and time travel were the sort of theme of this game. And yeah, it's actually interesting. And I was thinking about something. Oh my god, I totally forgot what I was thinking about right before the whole thing started. Right, so we need to convince Frank to quit his job, or to, I would imagine, just like we have to get rid of him through any means necessary, which is going to be interesting. And we're going to have to dance around ourselves pretty much in Archon. But since we look the same, people are going to think we are the same, so we're going to have access, as much access as we did tomorrow. Always wanted to say shit like that. But I'll leave this here, and I will see you next time.